onto the floor. And we're going to start off with 10 crucifix today. I thought we might be missing it. And then once you've done that, coming into a kneeling position, so just sitting back on your heels if you can. And from here, we're going to take 10 cat-cows, but in a kneeling position. So you're going to clasp your hands together and push them away from your body. And then you're going to pull the arms back and wrap those shoulders at the back and then push forward. So 10 of those, just cat-cows in a kneeling position. And you can tuck the head under when you're in that rounded position at the front. So 10 of those. And then we're in the perfect position for the next one. So we're going to come into our half kneeling thoracic rotation. So whichever leg you want to put out, I've put my right one out, and opening up 10 to that side. So leading with the elbow, opening up all the way as far as you can go. And then swap over once you've done 10. And then come back into a tabletop position once you've done 10 on the other side. And we're going to take our fire hydrant, so 5 in each direction, just working that hip, opening it up. So 5 each way on each side. And then making sure you have enough space around you. We're going to come onto our sides. And we're going to take our flying windmill with the arms. So whichever side you've chosen, remember that top leg is bent and it's in front of you. Arms coming all the way around and returning back to the front. And trying to keep that arm that's moving just skirting along the floor. So don't lift it up. Try and keep it running along the floor to try and get that big stretch in the pec muscles. So 10 one side and 10 on the other. And once you've done that, coming just round onto your fronts. All you need to do is roll onto your fronts after that. And we're going to work through 10 blackbirds. So reaching out at the front to start off with, bringing the arms round the side and coming into that lower back position. So 10 blackbirds. And then from there, we can go straight into our lunge position. So again, whichever side you want to start off with, and we're going to do our lunge rotations. So our twist, our twisted reach, 5 each side. And then last one after that, you're just going to meet me in just kind of a light low squat position. And we're going to grab onto the big toes and we're just going to take 10 leg extensions in that position. So squat to stand, but just holding onto the toes. Be gentle with that leg extension. And then once you've done that, just coming up onto the feet into a standing position, we'll get ourselves ready for the main part of the session. So today's prep, our two exercises are air squat and a 30-second plank. So same style as we always do, 6 minutes, every minute on the minute. We have 15 air squats and then a 30-second plank. Obviously, I'll call out when we all need to stop. Now with the plank, you can do it on your hands or you can do it on your forearms. That is absolutely up to you, as long as we can hold a good position for 30 seconds. Okay guys, so I will get my timer set up and then we will just get started with our prep. Okay, so starting off with 15 air squats and we'll go in 10 seconds. You get yourself in a really nice position with the feet nice and wide. 10 to 2, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So 15 air squats. So just pace it. We should be doing this for around about 30 seconds. So getting at least 30 seconds of work out of this. So that's 30 now. Good job. And then get yourself ready down onto the floor for 30 seconds worth of plank. We're going in just over 10 seconds. Okay. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So if you're on your elbows, grounding down into those elbows, into those hands, into the toes, just to stabilize you. Only 15 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, rest there.
Halfway there.
And then back up to the top for our air squats. Remember, 15 air squats, and it should take you around about 30 seconds. And we are going in 10.
10 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Off we go. Good work, everyone. Remember, keep those heads up facing the wall. That says that 30 seconds. Round 2 of plank. You can change it up as we go through as well. So if you want to change from elbows to high plank, that's fine. Or the other way around. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Rest there, good job. One more round of each. And then we will get started with the main part of the session today. So one more round of each. In 10 seconds for the squats, one more time. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. $30 seconds. Really good work, everyone. Okay, last one. Plank hold. In 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Last round.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Good job. Okay, let's have a chat about the session. Let's see what I have in store for you today. I also appreciated the person that was doing plank with their face right at the screen there. That gave me a laugh. Okay, so the plan this morning, we are doing a reps pyramid. We've done this loads of times, where we start at 2 reps and we work up by 2 to 10 and then back down to 2. I wasn't mean this morning. I was actually going to make you go up in singles, which I thought that might take us a little while. So our exercises this morning that are going to be in the reps pyramid is we have squat thrusts into sit-ups, And then downward dog press ups. Today with the downward dog press ups, I'll give you a wee demo in a minute, but I'll want them done a specific way. And then after every single round, before you move on to the next set of reps, you have to do 5 chest to floor burpees. Now with those, you don't actually need to jump at the top, but if you have loads of energy, go for it. But I'm not expecting to see a jump at the top of the burpees when it's chest to floor, because it's really hard in the first place. So just very, very quickly, squat thrust, sit-ups, and then downward dog press-ups. So squat thrust, we've done loads of those recently. Jumping in and out in that high plank position. Sit-ups. Today, I would like us to do butterfly sit-ups. So butterflying the legs out, feet together. And when we come up, tapping in front of us. So making sure we've got that full range every time. So butterfly sit-ups. And then downward dog press-ups. Today, I would like us to do it in the form of when we just drop our elbows down to the floor and then push the hands to get back up. So usually I would like us to do it this way, but today I want us to just drop our elbows down to the mat and then push through our hands, tucking those elbows in as close as we can as well. So those are 3 exercises: chest to floor burpees. I'll demo them even though you definitely know what I mean. Coming down. And then if you want to jump at the top, you can. I won't because I have a very sore leg, but you guys can if you would like. So that is our session, guys. So working from 2 up to 10, back down to 2 in 2 reps at a time. And you just have to do that as quickly as you can, but please don't skip any repetitions. And as always, do it with the best technique you can. That's all I ask. So I might cap it at one point. So if some of us aren't done, I might time cap it. I'll just assess how quickly this is going to go. But yes, just do your best. And also, if some of you want to put on your cameras as well, that would be amazing. I've got a little screen of cameras here, but there's still quite a lot of people that don't have theirs on. So if you want to get involved, that would be amazing. And yeah, okay guys, let's get ourselves set up. Let's get ourselves ready for this main session. Okay. And I will put my timer on. Try and think of a sensible time cap for us. Okay, right. So remember, it'd be really good if I could see your faces while we do this. But if you're not feeling friendly this morning, that is absolutely fine. Okay, right. So we are gonna get started, I think, in 20 seconds. Okay. So 10 seconds. Good luck, everyone. Do your best. That's all I ask. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. gets quite hard quite quickly, guys. So just pace yourself. Excellent work. I'm seeing people jumping with those burpees. That's amazing. Well done. Oops. Three and a half minutes in. How far has that gotten you? I am just finishing off reps of 8. Keep it up. Really nice work, everyone. As always, excellent, excellent energy. Up to the top of the pyramid. Although I think a lot of you are going to be further ahead. Good work, everyone. Keep it up. We are going to be capping this at 14 minutes, so 14-minute time cap, but I think you're all going to be done by then. You're currently at 7 minutes. So we should all be on our way down. So good, well done. Really good. Those burpees are still looking so good, and we're really far in now. Almost there, everyone. If you do end up being done quite early on, it is your job to think of either some stretches or areas of the body we want to work on. So just approaching 11 minutes now, 11 minutes. Remember, put those stretches in the chat for me. So 12 minutes, 2 minutes until our time cap. Keep it up, so good. So I have just finished. And remember, if you're done, just give me a wee message. I've got some already, that's good. Okay. Lovely. A lot of requests for dragon pose. Thank you, Ian. Amazing. So keep it up, guys. If there's somebody still going, you have a minute and a half to go. Okay. Just gonna tilt my camera. Well done, guys. I think we might all actually be there. So I will just cap it at 13 minutes.
Well done.
Super. Good job, guys. That was a quick one, but pretty hard. Okay, so last opportunity to shove in any specific body areas or any stretches you want to see. I have a couple of options here, but as I'm taking the stretches, if you think of anything, just quickly put it in the chat, that's fine. Okay, I think, amazing. Right, well, we are actually going to start off with our pretzel stretch. So coming down onto the floor, and again, I'm going to take my shoes off. It makes it a little bit easier for this. Okay, so we are going to start with our right leg on the bottom, just adjusting it there, and then left leg on the top. And I'll just give you a minute to kind of sort the position out. Remember, I'm always looking for both of your glutes to be on the ground, so you should be sitting on both sides evenly. You can see that's lifted up my foot here, and that's absolutely fine. Just as long as you've got a nice tight pretzel position there. And then once we're sitting there comfortably, we're just gonna walk our hands gently forward. I can't get very far today. That's as far as I'm going. Before you feel a stretch, so just until you feel that stretch on both sides of the hips. Really working into that there. And if it ends up being that that gets a bit easier, see if you can walk your hands forward a little bit more. And then just slowly walking those hands back up. And we're just gonna window wiper the knees side to side. So release the legs, just give them a little wipe side to side. And then we'll swap over. So that left leg is coming down onto the bottom, right leg on top. And again, just adjusting yourself so that we're sitting on both sides evenly. Nice tall seat. And then walk the hands just as far as they go that is in a comfortable stretch. And then walking the hands back towards the body, just releasing the legs. Again, just giving them a little move side to side. And then we're gonna swing ourselves round and we're just gonna go into dragon pose. So we're gonna take the right leg up by our hand and then just bring that knee down to the floor. Letting yourself lean into the stretch. So letting yourself relax into it. So don't push it, Don't push those hips forward, just relax into it. And then just walk the hands back. And we're just going to tilt back quickly into a half split position. So hands can just be lightly placed on the floor if we want. Making sure that toe is pointing up to the ceiling. It doesn't matter what the upper body is doing. We should be getting a nice stretch in the hamstrings. So grounding that heel down. And then coming out of that, walking the hands forward again. We'll take that right leg round and then we'll swap over. So the left leg's now coming up into dragon. Dropping that back knee down. And then walking the hands slowly back, just tilt the weight back, bring that heel down onto the ground, toe pointing up to the ceiling, and you can have your hands placed on the ground if you want. You can tell how tight my hamstrings are based on the fact that I can just sit up here. So don't worry about where you're at. And then we're going to come out of that. We're actually going to take a kind of stretch hold from the exercise we did in warm-up, so windmill. So get yourself into the position that we would for windmill. So I'm on my left-hand side, the right knee is down in front of me, bent on the ground, left arm on the floor, and then we're going to windmill that right arm round, but we're just going to leave it on the other side. So it's a bit of a twist, but we're also opening up into that pec quite nicely. So make sure you have enough room for your arms to come out wide. So your whole arm might not be on the ground, you might not be flat, but just go as far as you can. Might need to move myself a little bit. So just holding that kind of windmill position in that twist. And then bringing that hand around back to the original side. And we're just going to swap over. So rolling onto your back and then roll over onto the other side. So my left knee is now on the floor. And then windmill the left hand round to the other side. So we should be lying with our arms wide out. Making sure that knee is staying on the ground, so that's important. It doesn't matter if the hand or the arm can't come right down to the floor. That's why we're wanting to work into the pecs. And then take the hand back to that original position and just roll yourself round onto your back. And just have your feet flat on the mat or the floor just now for a minute. Just adjust yourself. And then grabbing onto the backs of the thighs, just roll yourself up to seated. And we will finish there, everybody. Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely Easter weekend. I hope you have some nice egg activities planned. And
Thank you.